Hey everybody, Trinmoto here. About 8 months ago, I released a video called I'm Surprised I Haven't Been Pulled Over. And in the time since releasing that video, that has changed. So I figured it'd be a fun thing to go through the first time of me being pulled over, because I feel like it's pretty funny. So let's get into it. So, starting off, like most bikers who get pulled over, I was definitely at fault. It was 90, and I was not doing 90. I'm man enough to admit that. So, cop pulls me over. Asks where I was going. I'm like, I'm going to get breakfast. I'm going to get breakfast with a friend. He goes like, okay. And then he does the usual license, registration, proof of insurance. Was the start of just how much information can I give him that he's just not gonna like. So I give him the insurance, and the insurance does not say Shadow on it, because I was riding the Shadow at the time. It did not say Shadow. It said VFR, because a couple days before that I took the VFR off the road because it basically died, and I called up the insurance place to get the insurance switched over from the VFR to the Shadow, and I'm like, how long till I'm good to ride on this? And like, well, it's going to take about a day, but it's Thursday, you'll be good Friday. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm riding Friday then. So I give him the insurance. It says VFR. He does not like the explanation of, I got it switched over. To him, he saw it as, you're riding without insurance. Red flag. And then he goes and runs my registration, which a couple days prior, I had just bought the registration for it. I got my sticker, so I was all good to go. He runs the registration, and lo and behold, what do you know, it comes back as expired. So to him, I'm riding with no registration and no insurance. Guess what? Red flag. And then he gets to my license. And my license as it is now is I have my learners on car, but I have my full motorcycle license. Confused the shit out of the lady at the DMV when she was giving it to me. Because who else do you know that goes, hey, I'm going to get the motorcycle license first and basically not bother with the car license? Guess what? How many people do that? None. So the cop is looking over the license, and he sees, I think it's class 7 is the what they consider the car license in Nova Scotia to be. So he's looking at my license and going like, are you even able to ride motorcycles? And I'm like, I did the course. I did the thing. I did the test. And I explain this to him, and he goes back to his car. And I'm sitting there for a couple minutes, and I'm like, ma'am, I might be screwed here. I think I'm done. I don't think I'm getting out of this scot-free. I feel like I'm about to get a massive fine. And it didn't help much better that when he came back to the bike, the first thing he said to me was, just so you know, anything you say can and will be used against you. And I'm like, that doesn't sound good at all. That might have been the worst thing you said to me. That sounds bad. Apparently wasn't, though, because he looks at me and goes, hey, I'm just going to give you a warning right now. Watch your speed. Get your shit sorted out. And I'm like, oh? I'm getting out of this without a massive ticket? And then he proceeds to explain to me, yeah, if I were to write you up for this, I would have wrote you up for no registration. I would have wrote you up for no insurance. What else did he say? Yeah, basically it would have been 6 points on your license, a 2-year driving suspension since you're technically a learner on car. And at this point, any attempt at like cracking a joke is completely gone at this point. It is yes sir, no sir, thank you sir, no sir. Like there is no point where I'm like, hey, you shouldn't give me that ticket. I'm a cool guy. It's no. I'm gonna try to just be as polite as humanly possible. I'm gonna be like extra Canadian today. And of course, I was riding with my friend, so he saw me get pulled over. And I meet up with him. And he's like, so how much of a ticket did you get? And I'm like, no ticket at all. And he's like, you got no ticket. And I'm like, no ticket. He goes, you must have a rabbit foot up your ass. Because I seriously thought I was done. I seriously thought I was cooked the second the cop pulled up behind me and pulled me over. I thought I was done. But thankfully, that's been the only experience I've had so far. And it was a pretty chill experience, all things considered. And yeah, that was my first time being pulled over. Make sure to share your experiences in the comments below about your first time being pulled over. Let's see if it's as funny as mine, because thinking back to it, I get a good chuckle out of it. But as always, I'm Trin, this is Trinmoto, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Like, I did the course.